Orby has nothing to fear.
Baronian passing Estonia. Azaruta 65.
Go, and there's an exchange of
arrived at the
y otros en Mi Mejor Amigo, este domingo solo por Univisión.
us covering fire from there.
Jesus fucking Christ. Nope, not gonna look at it. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I care a lot. I just looked at the election results. Even
Is
though
it really that quick?
No, I mean they're coming in. The election results are coming in as we speak, but it's just like a lot of states that get drawn first for whatever. I don't know.
All right, this is the start of the episode. A special Erection Day episode.
Anti-Erection Day. I couldn't get off if I tried. Do you know how many times while I was working on my work from home job that I tried to masturbate and couldn't?
Well, I mean, did you at least switch over from your work program to just porn, or were you just masturbating to your manuscripts?
No, here's the beauty of it. I have my own computer right next to my work computer, so all I have to worry about is the camera not being on.
See, I have not jerked off in front of a computer since probably like 2010.
I like it.
Phone.
No.
When I was cleaning, my phone was all gunked up.
Yeah, from glue. All right.
From glue, but then no, I was thinking there's probably some cum on this phone too. And then I thought, there's probably cum on everybody's phone. There's probably a little bit of cum on the majority of people's phone most of the time.
No. I keep saying no because I'm trying to find a scenario where that wouldn't happen.
I know, because you tell me that I'm wrong.
Well, I think about all the times that I've, blew my load and came back with some stuff on my hands that I didn't know was there.
Exactly. You think you got it all, but you didn't.
There's some starter fluid.
Sometimes the tissue just starts spreading it around more so than wiping it up.
Yeah, because it's mucus.
It's cum.
It's mucus.
No, that comes from your nose.
No, it's a dick sneeze. Don't let him tell you otherwise. You ever shot something out of your face?
Mine's more like a cough now. Yeah, I have done that. But mine's more like
a cough.
A cough. Yeah, it's like a lifelong smoker, like just hacking up. Just bleh. There's no shot to it anymore. It just
You know where I have the best masturbating? When I am hungover.
Really?
And I have a theory behind that. So my theory is that my monkey brain is like waking up and I feel like I'm sick and I'm dying. And as soon as I am over the hump of being hungover, so I've had my first, orange piss of the day, and then I'm like, holy shit, I want to beat off or have sex or do something. Because my monkey brain is like, you were sick and you survived. You have superior genes. It's time to reproduce.
Honestly, it's pretty rare that I get, hungover unless I, vomit, which doesn't happen that often, especially not anymore. But, because, I'm quite more of a seasoned drinker.
Sure.
And pretty much all I do is drink now, so. But, no, I don't get hungover that often anymore. And, when I do, I think the last time that I was hungover was a couple weeks ago when I saw that Smiths cover band.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good time. I drank 6 beers in an hour.
Jesus.
And, smoked half a pack of cigarettes and got home. I was like, I'm going to bed and laid down. I was like, nope. I'm grabbing the trash can. But I didn't throw up. I had it in preparation. But,
yeah, and it would have been better if you'd have thrown up.
Yeah, but that was the last time I was hungover. And no, dude. And two, I don't have the energy to exert that much energy to jerk off. It already takes quite some concentration sober.
No, there have been times where I've like driven back from a place and I'm real hungover and I'm like, I gotta go home, and I have like a 2-hour drive, and then suddenly my pants just feel really good. And I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to get home.
Now that minus, the hungover part and everything, but yes, when you like get back home from somewhere after a long time, that's a quality jerk.
Yeah, I used to be a shower jerker, but I don't do that anymore.
I do it when I'm in a rush.
When you're in a rush.
Yeah, most of the time I won't, because like the shower gets clogged sometimes, and if I do, if it's clogged,
You gotta pull the hair out.
yeah, I know, but
And all the cum, I guess.
yeah, that too, but it gets clogged, and I don't want to be just standing while the cum just like floats around my ankles.
Your cum and dirty hair.
And it does that weird thing in the shower when
Yeah.
it's just like extra sticky.
Yep.
It becomes like a booger.
Oh God. Yeah, because it's mucus. It's a dick sneeze.
It's not mucus. Mucus comes from your nose.
Yeah, but it's sticky and viscous. Is that what you use to describe cum?
Honestly,
Viscous?
like sticky, I always thought was a weird adjective. Like stereotypically,
Sticky.
the adjective is that you give cum is sticky, but it's really not like sticky.
Yeah, you're right. It's like snot.
You need to learn your anatomy. As everybody knows, this is a highly political show where we are discussing the results of the election because we are very well informed. Actually, you're informed. I'm not.
Not so much this year. I kind of gave up on caring. I used to care.
Politically charged podcast, and also,
Yeah. This is
medical
politics.
doctors discussing human anatomy.
Yeah.
It's time for everybody's favorite new game show. Is it cum or snot?
This is
Behind this piece of cardboard, we have 2 buckets. Now, you're going to have to reach your hand in there and tell us if it's cum or snot. You can give it a little taste to make sure. If you need to. That's one of the lifelines.
You know,
like
that's
in
how
Jeopardy.
that's how people should vote. Just
What,
like
putting their hands
Yeah.
in a bucket of cum or
determining
snot.
if it's cum or snot, and that's who determines who the next
Oh
president.
no, dude, boogers! That's a bucket of boogers. Don't drink the boogers. What's that from?
I don't know. Is it from South Park?
No. Oh no, dude, what's in the next bucket? Is it something gross? Is it more boogers? Boners? It's a bucket of boners?
Is this
just
Whitey
kids,
Kids?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
All
Good
right,
job.
yeah.
Yeah.
The boners thing. That's what sold it.
Yep.
Oh. One of my favorite
Welcome
ways.
back to the Whitest Kids You Know
Yeah.
podcast.
No, I was gonna say earlier that, this is terrible turns into this is politics. So, if you want to see
Yeah,
tits-
election day. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Well, it's about to get terrible.
Didn't think it could get any worse, but I was wrong. I had this idea the other day it was just like something I was writing, and it was like, yeah, I didn't think it could get any worse. And then I talked about what guns taste like. What do you think a gun tastes like, Patrick?
Blood. Metallic.
Just blood?
Yep.
I don't know. Thinking about, I
Your
was,
own blood after you taste the gun. Squeeze it like it's the only one who's ever loved you.
squeeze it. You gotta squeeze it to get off. No, I was actually. I remember
Gun cum?
during 20.
That's what bullets are.
Yeah, gun cum.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need a box of gun cum.
yeah. Everyone.
Gun cum is getting so expensive these days.
That's why I'm voting for Trump, because he can get me gun cum for much cheaper now. No, I was actually thinking about getting a gun back in 2020.
Anti-Kamala. Kamala.
Oh my god, the Second Amendment is all just about the right to bear dongs. Not the right to bear arms, the right to bear dongs.
The right to bear third arms.
Is that a fucking toenail? God damn it.
Oh, yeah, that might be.
God
no, that's a
damn it.
pinky nail. That's what that's
That's not a pinky nail.
I think so.
No.
No, that's
That's like a middle toe.
No, it's not a middle toe. That's definitely a fingernail. That's not a toenail.
That's not a fucking fingernail.
I think so.
That was huge.
It wasn't huge.
Yeah, it was massive.
It wasn't massive. You want to see a massive toenail? There's probably a big toenail in the bottom of that ashtray. You want me to grab
Why?
it?
No.
Why? What do you mean, why? It's an ashtray. I can't throw fingernails into the ashtray.
No, that's fine. Clean it out.
It's a big ashtray.
Why? Ugh. I get weirded out when I find toenails next to the toilet. Toenails are disgusting.
Now that's strange. I've never been on the toilet.
You never clipped your toenails on the toilet?
No.
2 birds with 1 stone?
So I'll just do it right here on the couch while I'm watching TV.
That's
well,
your
I don't,
fucking problem.
I don't clip either. I bite and rip. Well, not so much with my toenails because I can't bite my
Yes.
toenails. But I will pick at them. The pick. The tear. Oh, the tear. That's the best
How about
part.
you just clip your toenails? It's much more satisfying.
You pick at it and you're like, ooh, I went too far this time.
Terrible, torturous bullshit that you're subjecting me to right now.
This is terrible.
This is torture, is what it is. Oh, there's the Halloween special. This is you should have called it. This is torture.
Yeah, this is the
terrifying.
Halloween election. It's the spookiest time of the year.
This is terrifying.
Election day, folks. Get it? You thought I was gonna say Halloween.
Yeah.
I think that's like a Bob Hope joke.
This is spooky.
Actually, you know what? I said that in the last episode with the real Jarrod.
The other Jarrod.
Yeah. No, you're the other Jarrod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're other Jarrod.
Can I be Malort Jarrod?
Absolutely not.
Damn it. I thought you were going to say absolutely.
No. You can be absolutely referred to as the Malort faggot.
I don't want to be called that. Don't say that, Patrick. Now we're getting spooky. Poop your pants.
Whoa,
Poop
whoa,
your
whoa,
pants
whoa.
right now.
Shut up.
Oh, I said spook.
You did now.
Oh, I thought that you were going to give me shit for that.
No, I
was
mean, I was
referring to
going to let
FBI
it go,
agents.
but
Thank you very much.
don't
Oh.
worry. The Bulgarians will protect us.
The Bulgarians will protect you.
Yeah.
Pat, you're gonna have like an official. You're gonna have like an official seat in like the Bulgarian consulate here. So you should like really.
It's actually Belgium. I keep saying Bulgaria.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you'll have an official seat in the Belgian consulate.
Shout out to my motherfucking Belgians.
You should try to play you should start one of these episodes with the Belgian national anthem, whatever that is.
I probably could.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
What are you drinking there, Patrick?
It is wine.
Oh, it's
I'm
wine.
drinking wine.
Nice.
Yeah. I
I was-
mean, like, pretty much everybody in my family has been a raging alcoholic at one point in their life. You know, Irish.
You are Irish, yes.
And I never really got that. Like, when I started working for my uncle, like, right out of high school, the summer after high school, and he's been a big stoner his whole life. And, you know, he's the one that is like, no, this is how adults really are. And he's the one family member that, like, tells you all the secrets and things that you weren't going to know as a child.
Yeah, man.
And I remember, like, one of the first nights I was, like, living with him and working for him. And he was on the phone with my grandma, his mother, Nellie, with the apple cake. And he's like, no, he doesn't really drink that much. Smokes a lot, though. He's much more of a stoner than a drinker. And what the hell, Dad? Why are you telling Nellie that? And I heard her, you know, through the phone go, oh, that's good. That's much better. And so I never got the trigger for the alcoholism.
The alcoholic trigger.
But wine's nice. I wasn't even a wine guy before, but just one weekend, like a couple months ago, I just felt like getting a box of wine and watching this Brazilian movie about like a paramilitary death squad, drug raid death squad in the favelas of Brazil. It was cool as shit.
Nice.
I got some wine. And I was like, oh man, this is nice. Now I know why my mom does this.
Yeah, I like wine.
Yeah.
Wine's my favorite.
Oh no, because I remember the one time I poured you a glass of wine. You're like, holy shit, that's a big glass of wine. I was like, that's just like that's what I've always seen my mom pour.
It was, dude. That was like 2 glasses of wine. Like 2 actual glasses of wine. I mean, I wasn't complaining.
Yeah.
It was just a big fucking glass of wine.
Yep.
I have 2 Christmas glasses that my upstairs neighbor gave me. And those things are great for getting drunk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that like GIF of like Mads Mikkelsen, like fucking dancing around in a black suit?
No.
All right. Well, that may be a thing that some people have seen. And I saw the movie that's from Saturday Night with Kyle Neff. Very often shout out from the show. Forever shout out from the show. Kyle Neff. And Another Round is the movie. And it's about these like teachers in Denmark.
Okay.
One of them is a psychology.
It's almost Belgium.
It's almost Belgium. They're all fucking herky-derky-derky-derky.
I think you're confusing stereotypes.
No, I'm
think
confusing stereotypes with the Muppets. Bork, bork.
That's the Swedish chef.
Yeah, what's the fucking difference?
No, there's a difference between barbarians and Vikings. You're talking about barbarians.
Yeah, I guess there is a pretty big difference than Vikings and barbarians.
Yes, one goes Inga Dinga Durgan, and the other one goes bar.
For Krom.
Is that a German thing?
No, Krom is the god that Conan the Barbarian worships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Another Round. Mads Mikkelsen. Drinking. So one of them, where are you going? All right, fine. So one of them is a psychology teacher, and they're out to dinner to celebrate one of their birthdays, and he brings up, philosophy, psychology, maybe. What's one of them? But he brings up like a philosophy theory, psychology theory about how some fucking Danish old guy long ago is like, humans are naturally lacking a 0.5% blood alcohol content. 0.05 blood alcohol content causes a person to be, more merry in life. And so they start this experiment of maintaining a 0.05 blood alcohol content, throughout the day, from, in the morning to it's either like 6 or 8 p.m. They have to stop drinking after 8 p.m. and no drinking on the weekends. And I'll let you guess how that goes.
They all become alcoholics.
Yup.
Oh, weird.
Yup. They all become alcoholics. That was the movie. And, the movie, one of the guys ends up killing himself. One of the guys, Mads Mikkelsen, his wife leaves him. They're going through a divorce. And at the end of the movie, I was just like, man, I should just start drinking all the time. That seems like fun.
Yeah, it's a cautionary tale about how you should drink all the time.
I don't think so.
And just
they were having a good time.
Yeah, but you just have to, regulate how much you drink. Drink all the time, but just don't get to the point where you ruin your life, you know?
Well, what do I have to lose?
Why would you want to go out like an alcoholic?
Why not? It's poetic. Like a man.
No, it's kind of disgusting.
Like
actually.
Hemingway.
Yeah, Hemingway was a notorious drunk.
Yeah, and he fucked. He saw FDR's penis.
It's funny because you have Hemingway and you also have Faulkner. And, like, Faulkner did not fuck. Hemingway did stuff.
Was Faulkner like a drinker? Writer?
He was a writer. I don't know if he was a drinker.
Yeah. Writers have to be drunks.
Well, I'm on the right path then.
Yes. But, yeah, I don't know why that's not working with you. I think you need to drink more.
I've gotten my magnum opus written. It's all downhill from here. I got it before 30. I'm happy about that.
You have never, ever been anywhere near a magnum at all.
Pat, that's a Latin word.
Is it? I guess that is.
I've shot a gun before, if that's what you're implying.
I was implying that your penis is small.
Oh, you're talking about a condom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. I dropped my monster condom that I use for my magnum dong.
No, I use regular condoms. I'm happy with what I'm sporting.
I have rawed it more than I've used condoms.
God, why?
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't do that.
I mean, that number's not that big to begin with, but...
I've only ever had sex with smart women who will not have sex with me unless I
No,
wear
they
a condom.
definitely weren't smart. Well, yeah, they were smart. They were just going through a very dark period in their life.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't dumb.
No,
They,
if anyone's like, yeah, let's have sex without a condom, I'm be like, I don't trust your judgment at all.
Well, no, I mean,
I don't trust your judgment.
forget about the condom. They thought it was a good decision to have sex with me.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that is an even bigger signifier of decisions, judgment.
What, Pat? I imagine you probably got, something
I
going for you.
turned one of them into a lesbian.
There you go.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, you're a wizard, dude.
Yeah, I'm George. I am George.
You turned a woman lesbian with sex.
I did.
That's great.
Yep. Is it bad that I do kind of like that? Is that bad?
Yeah, I mean, not many people can say that.
That's
Not many
pretty
people can
funny.
say that.
It's pretty funny.
Not many people can say that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't mean to her, but, I wasn't great. I did, tell her about the kind of person I was.
You should not do that.
Well, I mean, would it be better if I didn't?
I mean, I guess not.
Yeah.
Or you could not be that way.
Well, I mean, I was very upfront, and I was like, look, I'm, quite a distant person. I don't feel ready or a want to be in a real relationship. So, do what you will with that.
Wow, deep.
Yes.
No, you could do what I've done in the past and stay in the wrong relationship for a very long time. You could do that. That's pretty awful.
Yeah, that's just the spectrum of being a man. Either never have feelings, or just have the worst and just deal with it. And just drudge on.
Yes. Which I highly recommend you don't do.
Oh, you don't think I've done that before?
You didn't waste your 20s.
What are you fucking talking about?
You didn't waste your...
I absolutely have wasted my 20s. I'm
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
My 20s weren't a total waste. I wrote things that I wanted to write, and I'm fine with that.
No, I wasted my 20s.
Well, it's not too late. You're only 28.
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at 30, bud. Oh, no.
Don't remind me.
Oh, no.
I will leave my own house. I will leave you here, and I will leave my own house. I tried to do a bit about that on Monday. I should have stopped at the first part. It just got pity claps. If you would have saw my Instagram story today, if anybody who is listening to this episode tomorrow being Wednesday, and I'm referencing something that happened today, Tuesday, on my Instagram story, I had a mini crisis and had to abruptly leave a place. And I tried to do a bit about it, and I think they were just clapping. So, because like he seems like he needs this.
Yeah, that's why I would never do stand-up comedy. I don't have jokes. It's not the same kind of stage presence that I'm used to.
I mean, that wasn't even a joke. Actually, I think the first part was pretty good. All right, I'm just going to burn material. Look at me. Burn material on the pod. Like I have the right to say that.
I do like that you have the vocab for this.
I mean, honestly, that's just from hearing it from, actual, good comedians at the open mics and, just comedians in interviews, other, actual, real, successful podcasts.
Sure.
But, has this ever happened to you? You know this? You ever seen this? You felt this? Been this way before? So, you're at a party. All your friends, everybody's laughing, having a good time,
right?
Drinking beers, having fun. You're standing there watching everybody having a good time. And you're just like, I've never felt so alone. That's where I should have stopped.
You ever feel so alone?
Yeah, see, that's a good misdirect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's you want to talk about romanticism. That was from the Great Gatsby. You're having a Nick Carraway moment.
I thought it was Leonardo DiCaprio. No. Who was in The Great Gatsby?
Yeah,
I never saw that movie.
That was it's a book. What are you talking about?
I don't think so.
It's a book.
I don't think so.
It's a book from like the 1920s.
Yeah, Francis Scott Key.
Yeah.
Yes. And because he built
No,
the
not
bridge
Francis Scott Key.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Francis Scott Key was the guy that wrote the
Star Spangled
Yeah.
Banner. Yeah. Yep. Thank you for deconstructing the bit.
That's fucking great. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, no, F. Scott Fitzgerald.
All right, what am I? I'm the guy from The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, Nick Carraway.
I thought he
intimacy
pretends
of a big
to be. He's a poor man who pretends to be like a rich man, right? He's kind of like a con guy.
No, I mean, Nick Carraway is just like a guy who lives in this rich neighborhood, and Gatsby made a bunch of money from Prohibition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he gets murdered.
That's right.
Yeah. And he threw a bunch of large, extravagant parties because he had a bunch of booze.
Why did I think he was like pretending to be like a rich guy?
Because he kind of was.
I think that's a meme.
He was
I think because of Leonardo, I think I'm
Yeah.
just recalling this meme that people is like, oh, Jack from Titanic is actually, fucking Gatsby, just a poor guy pretending to be a rich guy. I think
Jack.
that's what I'm
Okay,
thinking
okay.
of. Yeah.
So there's continuity, even though, well, it might have been right around the same time. Jack never actually died. He actually got on the float with whatever Rose or whatever fucking faces and
Sure. Never saw Titanic either.
really.
Yep.
Oh, I saw Titanic a lot as a kid.
I remember I don't know. I never wanted to watch Titanic, but I knew I wasn't allowed to watch Titanic. And then one time when like my one of the very, very few times there was like a party in the neighborhood that the parents went to. It was across the street. My sister's like best friend and my mom is still like very close with them. But being upstairs in the cook's bedroom with the TV, and they had a waterbed. It was the first time I'd ever experienced a waterbed. Miss Andre, very, very strictly outright told me, Patrick, do not jump on the waterbed. I know you're going to want to, but do not. I was like, fine. But they had Titanic in there, and I remember my sister and the other cook girl who was her age. I shouldn't have said the last name, but
That was like the third.
they
time.
watched Titanic, or at least started to, because it was 2 VHSs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
like-
remember Scarface being 2 VHSs.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Did Titanic have the dedicated intermission? Scarface did.
Yeah. Yeah, it had the, because it would be like, now is the time to like switch over the tapes. We never had, like, I remember I watched that movie a couple of times growing up, and I never saw the sex scenes or the naked scenes or anything. Like,
What, did your parents have like an edited version?
I
Or
guess
was it
so.
on TV?
No, it was like a VHS, like, I guess, because I don't remember anyone ever skipping forward, but I never saw the sex scenes.
I mean, I saw the titties, and whew, those are good titties.
I didn't see titties. I didn't know there were titties
There's
in
titties.
Titanic. Titanic titties.
Titty-anic.
Yeah, titty-anic. Titty.
Titty-aniacs.
Just call it titty.
The Animaniacs. but with
James
tits.
Cameron's titty.
James Cameron's tits?
James Cameron's This Is Terrible.
Yeah.
Let's get James Cameron on here.
James Cameron's the producer.
Yeah, James Cameron. It's official. Yeah, this is true. I've
Yeah.
seen the tax documents. James Cameron is the official
Speaking
producer.
of producers, Quincy Jones died, and I thought Quincy Jones died like 3 years ago, because I've been saying, and the ghost of Quincy Jones as producer for a bit that I've had for like a year.
You should pull off all these episodes and then put them on like now to make it seem prescient.
What do you mean?
Pat, you should buy a website and start a conspiracy and link it back to this show.
That this show is actually Q.
Yeah, no, what you should do, take a page out of my book, all right? So you pretend to be a super fan of the show.
No.
And you dedicate...
No, we're not. No. That is going to take so much explanation.
You don't want lore? You don't want lore?
No.
Can I start a conspiracy about your show?
Sure.
Can I try to decode your language?
Yes, that actually sounds fun.
No,
Do that.
no,
Yeah, I'm gonna
because
have
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna have to edit this entire portion out so people will believe it's a real thing that's happening.
Yeah, but you got to have like a really obvious cut, and then someone would be like, "Oh yeah, at 39 minutes," and
I'll just overdub. Just this information has been redacted.
yeah, exactly. And then we have this nice little conspiracy that goes on about your show.
That's right.
Jane Staines can make a comeback, dude. Jane Staines.
All right. If You are going to fuck. Integrate. If you are going to integrate Jane Staines into this, you're going to have to do this more often.
The Staines.
You are going to have to answer when called upon.
Makes a reprise. I fucking did.
You're going to have to take that match.
Where are my cigarettes, bitch?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's right.
I did not get them. You did not answer enough in time when I was driving past the gas station.
Anyway, Jane Staines.
You'll get your cigarettes.
Makes a reprise. Jane Staines and Harold Moss, dude.
No.
And Lloyd. Oh, don't you worry. Lloyd, like a giant cloud of smog, is here to swallow everything.
I don't think nobody who knows what those things are listens to this.
I know what they are.
Only
And
you.
that's what matters.
All right, so you're going to have to tell Kyle and Nate and all of them to listen to this. They're going to have to start listening to the show.
Lloyd.
Yeah. That's what you're going to have to do. You want those cigarettes? You want to...
Hey.
God damn it, I forgot how to pronounce that word again.
What word?
Integrate. If you want those cigarettes, if you want to integrate Jane Staines into this, you're going to have to answer when called upon and get the people who know what the fuck you're talking about to listen to the show. So, Election Day. Coincidentally, like in the spirit of Election Day, I've got some new hires at work. I swear one of them has Down syndrome. I'm pretty sure one of them is just a Down syndrome big child.
Oh, God.
What, are you looking at the
Yeah.
the polls?
I only have 7% on my phone, too, so it's God's telling me to stop looking at my phone.
That's right.
Put your goddamn phone down.
Well,
Well, you know what would make me really happy right now?
no, do not get the Berserk book and look for Rape Horse. You don't even need to look for Rape Horse because you have it bookmarked. In that book. In my book.
Rape horse.
Yup, it's Rape Horse.
It's Rape Horse.
Tonight on Fox, Rape Horse.
Rape Horse.
What will he do next?
All I can say is, we don't want immigrants in our country. Thank you, Rape Horse.
I'm gonna fuck him in the ass. That episode, that season of South Park.
Yeah,
that was good.
We go to our Washington correspondent, Rape Horse.
That's a good segment. That's a good segment. The Daily Show's newest correspondent is Rape Horse from Berserk.
I've been watching a lot of Onion recently.
So that's still a thing?
It is. It's actually pretty good now. It's
I would
still
imagine
pretty good.
so.
It's still pretty good. It was good. Like Bush era Onion is legendary. But
Oh, I remember that book.
yeah.
That big coffee table book.
Oh God, I love the Onion.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. No, I was watching one, and they were making fun of like how important all that, because like every time you watch like people who analyze political shit, they always have the big map that can scroll in and out, and they were doing some shit with that. That was really good. What are you looking for?
This.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now back to our correspondent, Rape Horse.
Yeah, so I think there's a Down syndrome child as an employee at work now.
Is he competent?
I guess so.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Nice.
he was it is I can't describe like it. You're just gonna have to come to work with me tomorrow. You're gonna have to.
I don't think I want to go to your blue collar job tomorrow.
Hey, honestly, well, it is, but they really try to make it not look like that. But the wood shop is very separate from what they want to appear as.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind that. But yep, that guy. And I'm pretty sure I saw like a Amish grandma kidnap a mentally challenged man from the train station the other day.
That's the real human trafficking.
Yeah, it was very strange. It's just like this Amish grandma like pulling along this a grown-looking man who's just like pointing to something on the ground. He like keeps trying to pull away and get to this thing that's on the ground, but the Amish grandma is like literally physically like holding his hand and pulling him along.
No, you can't have.
And the guy was not Amish dressed at all.
Right.
He was like in a Chevy black hoodie and a camo hat and jeans.
Go Birds. That's just what made him happy. They were probably Mennonite anyway. Just like a Mennonite grandma.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe it was just very inbred.
Hey, do you know what Amish women love?
Having sex between a sheet with a hole in it.
Close. 2 Mennonite.
That's pretty good.
It's a street
That's
joke.
pretty funny.
That's a street joke right there.
Is it? Or
It's
is it
probably
just a Lancaster joke?
It's like a PA joke, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Because there aren't many Amish people elsewhere.
No.
I remember there was this Amish woman who came into CVS and she had like the chunkiest fucking phone ever and like all these cards and like a square reader and stuff like that. I was like, what the fuck is this? She was like wearing the smock and the fucking gingham dress and everything. I'm like, what are you doing right now?
Gingham?
Gingham, yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard that word.
Little house.
Gangham?
No.
Remember
gingham.
that?
Yeah, it was stupid. That was one of the worst things that came out of the millennial generation.
Yep.
That and like the Katy Perry crap that was around. Ugh.
Ooh. Good titties. Just like Titanic.
Yeah, no, you're right. No
Yep.
one can say
Yep.
Katy Titty. I mean Titty Perry. I mean Titty. I mean Katy Perry.
All right. That got me. That was good. I mean, honestly, the second time, don't fucking do it again. You had something good, but nope. You got me again. That was good. Good job.
Thanks.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that was around. I remember my friend's girlfriend at the time looked like Katy Perry or Zooey Deschanel. She had like that thing going on.
Nice.
You know, the thumbs through the sleeves.
Oh, that's not really what I was
Like,
imagining.
big sweater, black
just
hair,
imagining-
heavy eyeliner kind of shit.
Well, I mean, I was imagining Katy Perry and Zooey Deschanel. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it was like that.
Big eyes, black hair.
Yeah,
Dark
big
hair.
eye, yep.
Yeah.
You know, everything was black and red or purple. The XD raw kind of shit. You know, like emo
no.
girls. No, the emo girls.
No, we've
Still
had
get-
this discussion
I know.
before. Was it on a recording?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Probably.
No, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was outside smoking cigarettes. But
Yeah.
no. No. Emo girls, no. There happened to be just like one emo scene girl that I went to school with who happened to be hot because she was an attractive girl, but
Fucking love seeing girls. Holy shit. Yeah, man. That shit gets me every
no,
time.
the fucking big,
teased
frizzy
hair.
teased hair. No, those the striped shirt underneath the striped long shirt
Yeah,
underneath.
man, the fucking
Invader
Invader
Zim
Zim,
messenger
yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Fucking Sally bitches.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, baby.
Nope.
Ooh, buddy.
Nah.
Who, buddy? I mean, I will say that like the Zooey Deschanel Katy Perry, kind of more Zoe Deschanel.
Those were like hipster girls.
They were like
Zoe Deschanel was like
Post-emo
mustache hipster girls.
yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That's like post emo. That was like 14-year-olds who became 17 and were like, I don't want to be so ridiculous anymore.
I'm gonna be random.
I'm gonna be random, but still just like wear all black and be cute and awesome and, you know, titties in a sweater kind of thing.
They didn't wear all black. Titties in a sweater, yeah.
You're
But
right.
no,
they would wear tight jeans.
The Zoe Deschanel girls were the first ones to like go to the thrift store.
Yeah.
They brought thrift stores back into the the mid 2000s, 2010, 2009.
A bunch of like misfitting.
Yeah.
It was always like some kind of top that
They
had,
wore those fucking like boot shoes that had that, you know, indie girl design on them. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they fold out and there's like flowers and shit.
They folded out. They had that design on them that was the same design that they would put on like the seat covers of their Volkswagen.
Yeah, that's true.
Their Jetta.
Oh man, dude, I can only get so hard.
Yeah, I told you on the phone earlier. There's no come down here. I've made that a point.
Oh, there's about to be.
Do not. That's a good chair.
How much cum is in this chair? Trick question. Not enough.
No, I would. I bet. I'm confident that there's very little cum on that chair
Very little.
because that's always been the guest chair.
So there's like at least not nothing.
I mean, I can't deny that when it was in my parents' basement next to, you know, a different couch that I definitely jerked off on. You know, there could have been particles.
What is it, aerosolized? I think you actually have a nose for a dick, Pat. You are actually just sneezing out of your dick.
I'm a private dick. I'm a private dick for dicks.
Private dick.
Yeah, see? There's Noir
P-double-D.
November. Noir-vember. This is very anti-no nut November show. We stay nutting here, and
It's
we just
pro-nut.
watch black and white movies. Man, see?
Pro nut November.
Criterion channel, but a boatload of good noir movies for Noir-vember. It's a collection that I have started going through.
No.
So I do really love an old detective movie.
Yeah.
I love them. They were much better. They were cut and dry. It's a mystery. It's got to figure out what happens. That's the plot of the movie. They're very cut and dry. Good, bad. They were much more black and white.
You do love your black and white, don't you?
I do.
Very black and white.
Yep.
You know, I haven't watched a lot of movies. I watched Over the Garden Wall the other day.
Is that a baby show? Are you watching baby shows?
It's a kid show, but for like adults. It's good. Some parts of it pissed me off.
It's
But...
some Adventure Time shit, isn't it?
No, it's the guy who made it also made Gumball, if you remember that show.
Yeah, that was
Like the worst era of-
yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
So I thought the worst era of cartoons was the
Chowder and Flapjack.
no, before that, Foster's
Codename Kid Next Door.
No, Foster's Home for Imaginary Kid or
Foster's.
No,
No.
Foster's was stupid.
Foster's was a good show.
No, Codename Kids Next Door and that generation of shows, that was good. Foster's Home, no.
What the fuck else would have been in the generation of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? That was its own thing. Like that was a later edition.
Yeah,
but that still was Codename Kids Next Door, Billy and Mandy.
Later.
They still had the promos, the bumpers that they would do with, you know, the cartoon world. They all lived in that city. Foster's was still there with Grimm and number 1.
Yeah, that would have been because that would have been
Blue and Frankie.
Yeah, that would have been
God
like,
damn, I wanted to fuck Frankie.
yeah, you and a lot of I've been seeing that shit on YouTube recently, that there's just like a lot of like sex shit with Frankie. I'm like, why?
That's
Fucking why?
That's disgusting. Where are they putting this?
I'm sure you say it loud enough, your phone will show you something.
Nice.
Next time you're jerking off with your phone and be like, hey, do you want to see some naughty pictures of Frankie from Foster's?
Can't jerk off to cartoons. Hentai? No. I'll look at it. I'll look at a big tittied anime bitch, but I don't want to beat off to it.
I don't know. I find somewhat the human body rather disgusting.
From a distance, I can appreciate it, but up close, no.
See, I know people like complain and malign dick pics, but vaginas are pretty ugly too. They're both pretty ugly.
I mean, they can be, but boy, is it.
No, I think they're
Is it nice when you see a pretty vagina?
No. It's all pretty bad.
I've seen.
It's too close to the butthole.
I can.
Same with the dick.
I mean, and not specifically the butthole, but your take on just butts.
No, I don't
a
like
girl's
butts either.
butt is insane.
Sorry.
Your take on a woman's butt is insane. It is
Shit came
one
out
of
of
the
that.
best things in the world.
No. Shit came out of that.
It's not all over her ass.
No, but it's
Women
pretty.
tend to be
No, but
much
it's-
cleaner than men.
It doesn't matter. It's the closest to where shit came from.
The
that
place,
you can
the
get.
cheek,
Is mere
there's not just shit
inches.
smeared all over a whole ass.
No, but I can think a woman's face is really pretty. Her
Yeah,
chest is really
it's very.
hands.
That might be the most important thing.
Some might even say feet. I do not.
No,
But those things are all very far away from the asshole. The butt is the closest thing to the asshole.
the butt is the best.
I disagree.
A nice butt
butts are
is
fine.
one of the greatest things in the world.
No, butts are fine. You've never seen a butt and there's just like, it's not shit stains, but it's just the point where the cheeks have been rubbing together. There's just like a different skin tone. Like the closer to the asshole you get, the different skin tone.
Yeah, I
it
do know what you're
becomes.
talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's just like a little half moon of some.
That's because just like
darker
pigment, I think, is stronger there
No.
because it's a focal point of
It is-
skin.
It is skin rubbing together. It's almost like you have a bunch of skin tags near your fucking Dark Star. I don't know why anyone likes that shit. I see an ass, I think, wow, turds came from there.
I know. That's what you always say.
You know what I used to think for the longest time as a kid?
That you're gay.
No. That, I mean, for a little bit. I did experiment a little bit.
As a little kid.
No, for a little bit.
I
not
know,
as
but
a-
you said, you know what I used to think as a little kid? And I said, you're gay? You said, no, I used to for a little bit. Okay.
No, when I was like 20. But anyway, no, I used to think as a little kid that that shit was stored inside of ass cheeks. So I would like go to Walmart or something like that and see someone with like the biggest fucking ass in the world. And I'm just like, man, they really need to go to the bathroom.
I remember one time when I was a very little kid. Like, I must have been like 4. And I was watching cartoons, and I don't know where my mom went, but she like went just down the street or something somewhere very, very quickly. Just for maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I was just watching cartoons by myself. And I don't know why, but I was like, I remember having that thing from the late 90s, early 2000s, that big plastic book of the markers and the crayons and the color pencils, the markers that never worked. Those dry ass markers.
Oh wait, like, and it had like a Velcro strap.
Yes.
It was like the
The big one.
Yeah, I know what you're
it
talking
had
about.
all
Yeah.
that shit that never worked. And I remember just like drawing, using that. I had to pee, but I didn't like want to go to the bathroom because I was drawing and watching cartoons. And for some reason, I was like, this will fix it. And I just like would take my tiny little kid penis and just like mash the foreskin, just mash the skin like over the head. Be like, this is going to stop me having to pee until I'm like done watching this cartoon. It's like, I still have to pee. This isn't working. I remember taking a little thing of Scotch tape because I really liked as a child drawing something and just taking tape and sticking it on the wall, which, probably has didn't carry on into adulthood.
No, not at all.
But I remember after just folding the skin, tucking it, and just that not working, I took a little piece of Scotch tape and just put it right there.
No, not on your dick.
No, I mean, it wasn't, I didn't like mash it on there. It didn't hurt or anything. I just like, boop. This is going to stop me from having to pee. And I was like, nope, I still have to pee. I just went, yep.
I remember when I first started getting boners, I would take Dixie cups from the bathroom and I would run around my room with a Dixie cup on my wiener.
You had a small dick.
Not quite. Again, I'm proud of my hardware.
Dixie cup's tiny.
I
When
said
did you start getting boners?
Probably like 11 or 12.
All right. So you just had a tiny penis.
I mean, yeah.
Do you still have a tiny penis? Prove it.
I don't think
So
so.
why I've never seen your penis?
Plenty of people have. The world doesn't need to see it again.
Well, it's too late. I'll never trust our friendship until I've seen your penis.
See, I'll never trust anyone ever again because when I was in a musical, in spite of myself, I was in a musical and I remember being on stage and we went through the entire cycle of like rehearsal. There were 6 shows. I went through 4 of them and someone on the end of the 4th night told me that everyone could see my dick from stage. And I was like, why didn't anyone ever tell me?
Yeah, that sucks. I feel like they should have told you like the first time.
And my dick was just out there and everyone could fucking see it and nobody told me.
Wait, could they actually see your dick or just like the outline in whatever the wardrobe was?
Well, yeah, I was wearing pants. You could see my dick through my pants.
All right.
And people were just like, Jarrod needs to get other pants because everyone can see his dick. I was like, God fucking damn it. Like,
Well, what did they think? Did they tell you?
I had to break a lot of hearts that year. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cervixes, too? Backs?
I did not break any. I did
Breaking
not.
any backs?
I did not service any cervixes that services.
Serving cervixes and breaking backs.
Yep, yeah, serving cervixes and breaking backs. There, that's the name of your comedy special.
No, you know what the name of my comedy special is.
Yeah,
We've discussed this
censored
before.
or whatever.
No,
or I'm not Asian.
It's the caution tape. It's the caution tape, but instead of X'd out over my mouth, the caution tape is pulling my eyes back, and my title is I'm Not Asian.
I'm gonna look at rape horse again.
No.
Back to you with our Washington correspondent, rape
Man,
horse.
I had something, but I completely forgot it. God damn it. It was something with the ass full of shit. That it was. Oh man. lost it.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yep. How long has this been going?
It's 9:04.
Let's check. Oh, well, it might be an hour.
Might be a little under an hour.
We can see without having to go upstairs. I can't tell. I can't read the
59 minutes 50 seconds.
Oh,
It'll
right.
be an hour in now.